We know AI seems to be impacting all aspects of life. That includes being used for doing mental health checkups.
I can't believe that we're here. I can't believe that we're talking about this. Our mental health expert, Dr. Sheryl Ziegler, joins us more to talk more about this. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
So you have been doing a lot of research into this. Tell us about the connection between these two things.
Yeah, let's all get grounded on a couple things. The number one use of AI right now is for mental health issues.
Wow.
That is the number one reason why people go there. It is the most frequently asked kinds of questions are about mental health. And they say that every week, somewhere close to, there's 1 million asked even just about suicide. That's just that one piece. Yeah. And so people are already coming to it for these reasons. They want to know, should I be worried about this? Is this anxiety? Is this depression? This is happening in my kid. What should I do? And so people are already going there. So in a sense, when we talk about, oh, should we use it as a mental health checkup? Well, a lot of people kind of are already. Right. So I see it as like, probably, this is better than nothing. So I think we're here already.
So that's the next question. I mean, we just established how often it's already being used. The question is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Yeah, I think it's both right now. I think on the one hand, let's say the positives for even using it as a mental health checkup, I love the idea that we're thinking, oh, we should go for our annual physical checkups. Right. I love the idea that we're saying, hey, and include in that a mental health checkup. I love that part. So that's great. I think the second piece, though, is it has to be looked at as a screening tool. So, okay, yes, I went on and it gives you, there was a magazine article, like a Fortune, I think Fortune it was, or
Forbes, maybe.
Forbes.
Yes.
And they kind of gave an example of what you could say. Hey, I want to do this thing of a mental health checkup. And, and then he talks about how they went back and forth. And so I think first you have to know to go into it to do it. And you have to also understand that whatever it says, you need to follow up with an actual licensed mental health professional. Maybe you even go to your MD doctor and they'll direct you and help you, but you need to go to a professional that can then get you that help. I would not want people using it, and I think they already are, as a pseudo-therapist or a counselor. It's really not at all intended for that, although the natural language model can make you feel like, oh, well, I like this, and it gives me good advice, so why not?
It's a start line, not a finish line.
Correct.
Okay.
What are some of the other risks that come along with it? I know that you mentioned a couple, but what else can we keep an eye on?
Yeah, well, I think we have seen tragic kind of cases, right, in which it goes awry and it directs people to harm themselves. And so that's, of course, number one is it goes off the rails and it tells people poor advice. Number two, that it will replace face-to-face human conversation, and not just with a professional, but also maybe with the people in your life, right? So we have to remember that it is meant to be like an assistant or a screener. It is not meant to replace even your personal interactions with people, to say, hey, I've been feeling this way, and this is maybe why I've been acting this way, and actually having a conversation. So that's the second one. And I think a third kind of con, what would be bad about this, is that we get the information and then we don't do anything about it. Because sometimes, we know this in psychology, the first and hardest step is like getting help or even reaching out for help. So it may already feel like a relief to somebody that they said, I did that mental health checkup thing. It said I had a little anxiety, my stress was high, and I should manage it. Check. And they don't follow up. Right. So it's not just following up with the person, but it's even the sense of relief that you get. But then we know that, that's short term, but then in the long run, you probably still have the mental health issue.
The day I don't want to see come is when, like 10 years from now, we go, actually, you don't need to follow up with a human being. This is it. Yes. This is the end game right here.
Yes.
Is that a possibility?
Oh, sure.
Are we moving in that direction?
Yeah. I think if we really look at, I really do try to track what's happening with AI, and it's changing so incredibly fast. But certainly one of the messages is that it is coming for relationships, and it's coming for that sense of like, you can trust me, you can rely on me, I'm going to give you great information, which will replace other relationships. So yes, I think that's a huge concern, and it is not 10 years. This is 2 to 5 years probably of that kind of fear.
I think the bottom line here is it's not an end-all be-all, and we still have to have those human interactions. Dr. Sheryl Ziegler, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.